Hi, welcome to my video explaining my sonic art project. So in this project, I've created a soundscape that is meant to be an exploration of the feelings and emotions present on a night out raving, whether that's going to the club or going out to see a DJ or generally just having a good time out with your mates. So the project begins with the come up part of the soundscape. This part is meant to set the scene for the night ahead and portray the emotions felt in the lead up to it. The vision I tried to create was of a sunny afternoon when you're walking home from work and cars are going past you and just generally capture the hustle and bustle of the city. I used an electric piano and sub bass to soundtrack this part and kind of create a happy and relaxed mood, and I used a sample of traffic noises to set a picture of a busy street that you're walking down just out of work on your way home. These sounds are interrupted by a phone call halfway through, and the phone call's meant to be like your friend calling you up to explain the night and generally just talk about the plans ahead and add to the general air of excitement. So these sounds begin to fade out and a repeating rave piano stab starts to creep into the soundscape. This piano stab then climaxes and we enter into the plateau stage of the project where a stretched vocal sample enters, and the vocal sample was recorded at a party I went to with friends recently and really stretched out and a lot of echo added to try and kind of imitate that point in the night when you've had a few drinks and everything starts to get a bit slurred, and this is punctuated with other sounds I've recorded at the party. A sub bass enters in, which has been filtered to imitate the sound of a club as you'd hear from outside, so you hear the bass coming through the walls when you're outside in the smoking area. These sounds continue and start to amp up, and then the rave piano starts to come back in, and then all of these sounds kind of crescendo, and a repeating vocal sample comes in, which I took from an online MC video, and these all loop and loop and continue to crescendo until they fade away, and this brings us to the next section, which is the come down. The come down starts with a repeating synth which enters into the soundscape. The synth is kind of melancholic in nature, kind of happy but sad, and then which kind of sets the scene for the come down. Vocal samples then enter, which I took of my friends at the same party. These samples are of my friends describing their emotions and feelings towards raving, and I've pitched them down to merge their identities into one, so it doesn't really matter who's talking about it, it's just the message. These sounds then echo out and gentle sub bass re-enters along with slight bird sound you can hear. Other instruments like marimba and some more synths enter and paint a general feeling of tiredness and sadness that you kind of feel at the end of the night when everything's coming to a close. These continue on as each part is removed until there's nothing left but the bird sound. This is to signify that it's time to start your walk home and end the night basically. The birds then fade away in turn until there's nothing left but silence, which is a signal that the night is well and truly over and all of these emotions have kind of peaked and come down in nature. So that sums up my soundscape. Thank you for listening.